Climate change is a major issue of our time and our generation. Not just the farmers, but everybody in the world's got to do something about it. And I'm very proud to be part of that, growing trees. The trees are sucking up the CO2 and then turning it into oxygen. It's farming fresh air. We are Warrick and CeCe James. We're sheep, beef and carbon forestry farmers in the Selwyn Gorge. I farm flagpole with my wife CeCe and their 3 children. We've been on this property since 2010. It has river flats boundary against the Selwyn River, medium hill country and running up to about 950 metres on the top. So it's got a bit of everything really. We've been farming Limousin cattle since my father imported them from France in 1973, and we also run Perrindale sheep as well. We have 1,300 hectares on this property, and of that 520 hectares are in the permanent forest scheme, which is part of the ETS. With New Zealand's obligations to get our emissions down, the trees play a fairly vital part in that. While they're growing, they're sucking up carbon. They're sequestering about 50 tonnes per hectare per year, so MPI regulate it and monitor it. They send representatives in to measure that, so we know what our carbon stocks are, and we sell that carbon to people who are actually emitting. With the price of carbon going up, the emitters, they have to try to change their way of operating their business and trying to reduce their emissions, and it encourages people like ourselves to grow more trees. So it's another option for hill country farmers, it's another form of income, and it's good land use for marginal areas. It's a feel-good sort of business to be in, and we're certainly very proud to be part of that. I've always thought of myself as a sheep and beef farmer, and never thought that I'd be carbon forestry farming. But that's just farming for you. You've got to go with changes and adapt to them really. Farming does have its challenges. You're sort of measuring yourself against the elements, constantly making decisions, whether it's dry or winter conditions, and there's probably easier ways of making a living, but this is pretty good. It's a privilege to be able to be here really.